You keep hearing everyone talk about interest rates, but not really sure how that translates to you as the buyer. Let's talk about it. It's Rosemary Lewis, your educator agent with eXp Realty, and today we are going to talk about these low interest rates that we are seeing and how that really works for you as the buyer. But before we get into it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click the bell so that every time I post a video, you will know all about it. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the real estate community is booming right now, and largely in part to the low interest rates that we are seeing. So unless you have been under a rock, you know that we are seeing historic lows in the amount that borrowers have to pay back to the bank in order to secure a home loan. We're even seeing rates lower than 3%, and I know that I haven't seen that in my lifetime and not really sure how long it's gonna last. Now, one thing that I will say is that I am so encouraged by all of my clients that are taking advantage. They are firing their landlords, or they are going ahead and getting those dream homes, because we understand that this may not last forever, so they want to take advantage. But I also speak with clients all the time that just really do not know, like, what does that mean? The fact that an interest rate is lower, how does that affect me, and should I be in a hurry to purchase a home? So before I get into all about that, I do want to touch on the fact that I don't care what interest rates are, just make sure that you do your due diligence when it's time to purchase a home, that you get with a trusted real estate professional and with a trusted lender who can really help you determine your options. We don't want to end up in a situation where we rush into something that we're not ready for. However, my theory is if you're an adult, we have to pay to live anyway. We might as well pay to live in a place that we actually own and we can be gaining equity. So let's talk about how that could work for you. Let's hypothetically say that you spoke with a lender and your purchasing power when it comes down to what your debt to income ratio and the type of mortgage payment that you can afford, let's just say that number is $2,500. Now, with rates as they are today, and I'm taping this in July 2020. Look, 2020 has been a heck of a year. How could I forget that? But with rates as they are today, as I stated, we are seeing interest rates that are in the low 3% range, or even under 3%. I actually have two clients last week. One of them got an interest rate for 2.75 and another got an interest rate for 2.625. Now, I do want to say the interest rate that the lender will be able to provide you is going to be based off of your particular credit profile. So if your dad or mom or friend or cousin, if they got a rate that is different from yours, of course you want to shop the rate. You want to look at different lenders to see who's going to offer you the best deal and financing for your credit profile. But understand that your credit profile is going to dictate the rates that they're able to quote. But got two clients in at very low rates, and both of them had a $2,500 budget. So I was curious to see the amount of house that they're able to buy now with the rates the way they are, and then the amount of house that they will be able to buy when the rates were what they were about a year to a year and a half ago, which was 4.125%. And here's how it breaks down. With a $2,500 budget, considering just an estimate of taxes and whatnot in my market, they will be able to purchase a house right around that $350,000 price point. That's great, right? Well, how would that have looked a year and a half ago? That purchase price would decrease from $350,000 to them needing to shop right around $300,000 to $305,000. So what does that mean? When interest rates are lower, you essentially can buy more house. I don't know about you all, but in Texas, the difference of $40,000 to $50,000, it can mean a difference in square footage, it can mean a difference in area, it can mean a difference in the quality of school districts, so on and so forth. So within that same budget, it's really advantageous for my clients to look for homes now, because when and if rates increase a point to a point and a half, it's going to really shift the type of inventory that we are going to be searching for. So you as the consumer, it's just one of those things where when interest rates are lower, your dollars can go farther. Or in some cases, I've had clients that wouldn't have even been able to acquire an approval in the areas that they were interested in when the rates were a little higher, but now they can. So all in all, I definitely suggest that you do your due diligence and that you just figure out if you are in a position where you probably can buy now. I definitely think it's worth researching just to see what your capabilities are. Now, people ask me all the time, Rosemary, how long are these rates going to last? You know, will it be after the presidential election? What will 2021 look like? And here is the God honest truth. I don't know, okay? I wish I had a crystal ball that told me everything, but what I do know, there's a lot of opportunity right now for those who are looking to purchase a home, and also for those who are looking to sell their homes, because there are so many buyers out that want to take advantage of these good rates. Okay, if you like this video, I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up. That way I know that that you like the content that I'm sharing, and if there's ever anything that you want me to talk about, I am happy to educate you and just help you be a confident, informed consumer in the biggest purchase of your life. Now, if you done made it to the end of this video and you're not subscribed, if we're not connected, what are you doing with your life? Go ahead and click the subscribe button, click the bell, and then that way you get to see me and you get to learn all about real estate every time I post. Y'all have a good one.